actually doesn't really, right? It's just the same. Let's see. I like the 3 sagas. 3 sagas seems like a nice number. 3 sagas, 3 blink moss. So basically, I got a blink moss. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. We're just testing stuff, guys. Well, it's in Europe, mates. There's no big tournaments, dude. There's not that game. It's so annoying that there's not like a tournament you can go to. Giganta. Right. Yeah, just like figuring it out, like testing the waters. Yeah. Yeah, I think those are like whatever. To be honest, I don't bring them in that often. My opponent could be on Tron, by the way. Oh no. Dude, I played so much against this card today. So much. I think I'm sagaing Jar. I'm not really gonna graft. I could, but what does it really give me? The ability to block a 1/1? Yeah. I mean, it also changes. There's a lot of changes, and yeah, I guess so. Monastery Swiss Spear. Is this Monoret? Monoret, guys. Monoret with Firebolt. Look at the value, though. Look at this start. They like the current top. Look at the welding jars, though. Trading up on mana. Just like that. So we're playing against Mono Red with Giganta, not a Bush. Interesting. Right, so my plan is to try to kill them next time. Okay, that's enough, please. So I'm gonna play Ingmas, make a construct. Probably not blocking right, so might as well attack. Yes. Yeah, I guess, like whenever Spike plays something, people play that. So. Alright. So let's see. Maybe my opponent Blood Moons me here. That would be kind of annoying. Oh. I wish they don't kill my. They just play another creature. Just play 2 more creatures. Bolt me. They're attacking us. They don't attack us. Wow. Interesting for sure. I mean, they can kill this now. It's whatever. Stomp. Alright. You can do that. I mean, it didn't matter, right? They could just attack me. Why wouldn't they attack? So what you do here against the Stomp guys is you always sacrifice the Ravager so you don't get the creature. Now we have dudes. Yeah, I'm gonna make a construct as well. Probably since they have so much stuff, I'm just gonna look for Zavas. And I'm gonna play my Blingmoss and my Ozulis. Yeah, you need to do that. I don't know if I want to attack them, honestly. They have 2 cards in hand. Not that many. It's actually not that many cards there. It's gonna keep them target. Yeah, Soskans and Azulis is a scary for them. I mean, next time we get to steerings and find something good, maybe. Wait. Abbot of Keralkeep. Wow. That's a card I haven't seen in forever, man. Yeah. Another Swiss Spear. Wow. Hey, they play that, and we have one more card in hand. They play Swiss Spear. Swiss Spear. I'm gonna block either the Soul Scar or the DRC. I'm thinking if I should play Chalice versus them. Probably have a Bolt or something like that in hand. I don't know why they don't play a Bosch. They didn't make a mistake. They haven't sent me a two mana card yet. I think I'm blocking the Soul Scar. Okay, or not. Very interesting. Very interesting. Alright, so I think we need the steerings here. Just as busted. I like that. Just as busted. I find that funny somehow. I don't know. Question is, Hangavak or Saga here? I think we go Hangavak. Play this. Play this. I mean, they can really deal us a lot of damage, though. That's for sure. That's for sure. I think I should just hit them with for 5. I mean, even they have double bolt. Let's say they have double bolt. Double could be scary, right? Because it would be 6, 10, 13, 14. I think I'm gonna get them for 1 here. Yeah. Lava Dart could be an issue. Like double Lava Dart. I mean, we're not, not 100% at all. Oh boy. So you do this. Thank you, Adrian. Put the line on the graveyards. So many power steers. So here I can choose, do I want negative counters here to kill this later? I think I'll do, right? I think I do. And I still get I still get 1 counter from this, right, to here, so that's fine. Yeah, let's put it here. And we can activate the Blink Moss too. We have 0 cards in hand. We can just kill the Soulscar mates next turn. Oh, they don't see it. They don't see it, guys. Holy cow. They don't. They have the. This is the worst possible block. Okay. You go. This was the worst possible block. Okay, that's a land. They don't know. That's for sure. Now they have Delirium, though. I mean, They can attack me with this thing, but it's only a 3-2. I may actually just block it, to be honest. I just... What? I was trying to catch Gigante from the graveyard? From this... Oh, Firebolt. Fire in the hole. I mean, it's 2 damage, so... Honestly, I don't mind, like, just put my more 5 counters, yeah. Why here, not here? I don't understand. I do not understand, OP. Your plays have been confusing. So I can activate Imos and pump it. 2 counters here. I'm just gonna kill the Soul Scar, it's so annoying. Yep. It's done. Bye. Can get lures in my hand in case I draw the Bastion, or I can pump. I mean, this I can activate Ingmoss. Pump. Okay, next turn I can actually trade the Ingmoss for this. It's not the worst. So maybe it's a good turn this turn to get lures in. Oh, get lures in my hands and pass. I mean, we are like 1 card away, one good draw away from winning. And we have so many. Relic of Progenitus on your DRC deck. Why? Why would you play this main deck too? Oh no, my Lurus. Is gonna pop it too. Oh my god. Your Fireball DRC deck, you have Relic of Progenitus. Holy crap. I'm really thinking of just blocking here. I don't know. Then if they pop it, it just dies. I'll do it. I don't know what they don't know about. It's just... This has been a very confusing game, honestly. You know about MTG. They're doing it. Oh no! Oh no! They have another relic. Oh my god! What am I gonna do against that? Oh my god! It's so bad. All right, so this is gonna start hitting them with Blingmas, I think. Wow. Wow. I'm pretty sure my opponent plays Lava Darts. I mean, I could lose because their deck kind of kills you pretty fast, right? If they go like triple 1-drop into triple Volt, you die. This is the kind of deck when you... This is an FNM match right now. This is exactly an FNM. This is FNM at home. For real. You're playing round 1 against this guy you've never seen before. And it's like you see him shuffling not very skillfully. And it's like plays Mountain Go. Or Mountain Monasteries to Spear, and you're like, fuck. You know, you go there and you're like, fuck. You know, because he can have you. This hand is amazing. I should got a Saga, maybe. But again, I only have 3, right? So I know he goes Monastery Spear, go, and you're like, fuck. This guy's the RC go. I'm really close to dismembering this guy. Oh, this is good. But it's so bad in their deck, actually. So it's not bad. You know, like, it's not that every player is like this what I play, but sometimes, you know, you see these persons that they are like, this is their play. Honestly, since I'm missing land drops, I might as well take the chance and play my. I think I'm just gonna play Saga right now. Make the constructs before they get to. I could play Zabat Scales though. Is that better? Maybe. Play Scales and play Zavas. Yeah, I like actually looks very good. Got 3/3 here. Say hello. You know, just need to look deep, man. Just to look. Like we play around Stomp by doing this. We play around on Holy Heat. We don't play around Bolt, sadly. But sometimes this is really FNM, you know. You're like there and you're like playing your you know, you thought so much about your 15th sideboard card to beat that Eldrazi Trump player that's always on the top table. You know, you have this plan against this and against that, and it goes Monster Sea Spear, hit you for 1. Go. Because you know, there's 2 kinds of burn slice red players. They're like the expert red players, and you see them and they look at you meanly. They know your fear. They know you're afraid of losing to them. They're looking at you like, dudes. I mean, I'm blocking. Like, there's no way they have Delirium. I mean, they can stomp this, and it's a bit annoying, or they firewalled it. Okay, whatever. It's still a 2/1. Blood Moon. Alright. It's still a 2/1, and I still have a Saga token coming up next turn. So, it's okay. And if they play a Blood Moon, I get to make a token. And we're fine. Abbott, man. Abbott, dudes. That's the card. That's the card you should guys be playing. Oh no. No lander. I think I'm trading my construct for this. I think I am. Alright, but nuts. So messed up. Abbott did not find the land, guys. It's a bit of a numbo to play so many creatures with DRC. Yeah, Walker's gonna go like. Walker's gonna fuck them up. I'm just gonna get my value. This really like my opponent's missing land drops. Just gonna get my Oscillator thing here. If I draw land next turn is GG, even without one, I'm pretty sure it's GG. I've double dismembered too. I'm just gonna hit them, I think. If they double block it, it's fine. Yeah, it is better, but I also am not in a rush. You know what I mean? Okay, Blood Moon me. Whatever. Like now they may attack me, and then they just dead on the crackback, right? Especially if I find a handle, if I find a land. This is lethal, right? 6. So I can play this as a. Can kill this. It's probably just lethal for sure. Dismember this. 6/6. Yeah, that's lethal. I mean, it could have been better to play the Hangalog, of course. Yeah. But it's a 6. Put here, it's 8. Yeah. And with the Oscillate, it's just double, so. Actually, Xaxis. Yeah. You got him, boys? And this is exactly what happens in this kind of matches. They go like, how did I lose again? That was a big contra, yeah. All right, that was fun. Maybe not the most difficult opponent, but still. You need to beat the non. If you beat Gabriel Nassif every time you play him, but then you lose to like Mr. MTG from round one, that's not good, You need to be able to beat the Mr. Series MTG of the world. I'll keep this. This Lurus hand, this has Reborn turn 1. Kills Ravagan. Kills DRC. Has a welding jar. Hello, DRC. Hello, monkey. Fuck off. What about monkey? I think I'm gonna play both jars here. And a wise man once said that I should wait to kill this, and they were right. Nano Reborn, so good, man. My problem is that my opponent is probably playing blue-red Morktides here. Just pinging. Because if I block and I welding jar and then they bolt, I need to use another welding jar. Just ping. We got a 2-for-1. Simple. Effective. Okay. I take that. Playing Lurus in this game is so good because yep. You're also dead. I don't know what was the plan there. You can get Lurus in our hand next turn and cast it the turn after and replay Ballista. Not the worst. Also pump if needed. Yeah, man, just shooting down their shit. They can Morktide me here, and they're not so far from Morktiting, right? It's gonna be like a 2-2 though, so like a 3-3, so it's not that impressive. I'm gonna keep this back just in case I have a... Right, that's a Saga, that's a very good draw. It's a very good draw because if my opponent is holding up Counterspell like they are, it makes sense to... Like, they'll probably hold up Counterspell for Lurus, and then I'm gonna make Constructs. Yeah. And we haven't shown them we can cast Myriad Skills. Yes, PogChamp. This has been a really fun stream. This is the thing what you want to do. When your opponent is obviously holding up a counter spell, just running a spell. I mean, I don't have a spell right now to run into it. That's an unholy hit. Do I care? Dude, I think I'm just gonna Welding Jar. Fuck it. That's what Welding Jars are for. I prefer my Walking Ballista than my Welding Jar. You know, clear it up on mana. If my opponent keeps up mana, I'm just gonna make constructs, right? If my opponent can have a Morktide here. Is that those you're playing or not? Yeah. They can have a Morktide. But we still get, I mean... Yeah, this looks like a Morktide region. Oh. This looks like a Morktide region. But it's gonna be what, a 4-4? It's not like that impressive, right? I mean, 4-4 for 2 mana. Yeah, they can. They can. Um, Obviously, I'm not gonna run these lures into it. I could run it next turn when I have a Nozzles, and then I can try to win. I kind of like that plan. Again, I'm not gonna show them the Wooded Bastion. There's no reason to. I'm just gonna pass here. With the Nozzles, I can probably just engineer a kill with the double construct and the Ozulis that I'm gonna get. Because I can play the Lurus first and then yeah. Yeah. I have 3 cars, they cycle. They have 3 cars right now. Oh, they're attacking too? Wow. But people are always so aggressive against scales. I'm always a bit like surprised. Like how aggressive people are. Now here we could think about trying to go for it. But I mean, we can just nod, right? Because I can run Lurus, then follow it up with a Ravager. Does it still have 1 mana? So let's not do that. Oh. I'm just gonna get the Ozulis here. I'm gonna play the Inmos, Nexus. Hit them for 6. Unholy hit my Walking Ballista. Then I can just well enjoy it, right? What could they have? Engineer Explosion on 1 or on 0? Still a 5/5. Yep, big 5. Alright. We could have made it bigger, but I don't want to expose my Inmos like that. So I'm gonna cycle that as well. Dude, consider. And here's where they tap out, I think. Second consider, yeah. Yeah, they just tap out. See, we don't even need to commit, you know? Just sagaing them. Cutting 3. So cutting 3 of the. I know. This is good. Good beatings. I got a Saga because they bring in 3 Alpine Moons at least. Ancient Module. It's not that impressive in Smorkite region itself, but it's not that good against EE. Casavas. Yeah, steerings and kind of worker maybe. 3 relics. Sometimes relic is a bit of a trap in this matchup. Maybe on the play we don't want them, but on the draw, let's see. Maybe afraid I'm cutting too many creatures. I think this is fine. This matchup I almost always win game 1, and then game 2 and game 3 become really hard because their sideboard cards are very strong against us. They have alright, this hand. Sun is not impressive, let's say. But it has the Bad Spots Jar. So you can block a Ravagan. I think blocking a Ravagan is kind of a nice game. Alright, else we have Osleys. Alright, that's Lurus, we just drew. I should play the Welding Jar first. Alright. Next one we can Steerings plus the Vase. They have Consider here. Against Steerings, try to maybe get a Relic, perhaps. Problem is like the turn 3 Mark Tide region. I think that's kind of tough to beat. But we have. That's Ravagan. Oh, that's a missed land drop. Such, I guess. So Walking Ballista, Relic of Progenitus, Iron Ravager. I think I like the Iron Ravager a lot here. I see myself like killing some people with it. Play second jar, play this, play this, play this. Block. Okay, I'm gonna get hit by a Ravagan. That will random. That's what it is. That's what Ravagan does. And that was a Bling Moss and Monk Smash. Just gonna play. I think I'm just gonna play the Ravager actually. Maybe we could have lethal here, but it's of course going extremely all in. Could play the second Nozzles and eat it. Eat this first one. Play the second Nozzles. Let's do that next turn. Do I though? Nah, just pass, I think. Yeah. Pass, block the monkey. Yeah, they can respond. They have a treasure, right? Maybe have another consider. Let's just keep it. Maybe if they have a land, they can play Morktides. It's gonna block here. We got a big garden here, and my opponent has double removal spell. So we can eat this and eat this, and then it's a 3/3. Then they can respond. So I'm just gonna go here. They have another unholy hit. Then we can eat the blink moss, eat this. Mm-hmm. So the problem is, should I attack now, put them to 13? I think we do, right? They can sit. All right, we got them. Yeah, exactly. It's kind of hard. All right, we beat them. But a bit laggy here, of course, because we just got the. They just didn't get the. Didn't have it. So that was easy. We got blown out with their lightning bolt instead of unholy hit, but someone told me. But how good is Raven? You know, the fact that it's a 2-1, it so makes it so good. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So far, so good. The merit skills. I haven't trophy this season, but I mean, I haven't played that much either. We're playing against Coco 098. Yeah, this one is good. I think we go Ozzy, Saga, keep the green, in hand, because it could be that we draw scales on turn 4, and then we want to play the scales. Oh, it's that deck. Gotta go fast here. I think I still need to play the Saga. And I think still is good to play the Hangavak. But it's probably Belcher, right? So we gotta go. We gotta go fast. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 1-2 would be very annoying. It should just be a 1-1. It does enough, right? It is. Alright, with that, Bloodman 2-on-2 brutal. Okay. Now, go to play this. Do this pass. Turn 2 Blood Moon is free, bro. To get to 0. Definitely. The Blood Moon is very good, of course, especially turn 2. So you don't get to make a construct. They make a treasure, they make another treasure, we're fucked. Probably we're dead next turn. That's life. Oh, never mind. That's the worst way to tap this. So we're gonna shatter you. Hmm. You. Okay, it's only 3/3. We need to draw Ravager, basically. Like, if you don't die next turn, we need to draw Ravager. The Will Hall experience. Rating for party 19. Thank you very much. The Will Hall. How are you doing? I honestly haven't been in any streams lately, so I haven't seen you. That falls with the follow, thank you. I haven't seen you. So we're playing some scales. We're currently 2-0, playing against Belcher. It's probably not a great matchup. My opponent Blood Moon than me, turn 2. But other than that, we're doing good. They have Manamorphose. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm doing fine. I just got married, so there's that. And now I get to. Oof, this is looking bad. Oh, they're not belching me in this turn yet. Okay, okay. Can we do this somehow, guys? Can we do this? I don't think we can. I don't know. There's so many Auxilius bugs. So you can put 6 counters. There's gonna be 7, 9 damage. No, we can't do it. Fuck it. We lost. Alright. What we got against Belcher? Nothing. We don't even have a pithing needle. This? I think we just need to raise them, basically. None of these does anything. None of these does anything. Yeah, we have nothing. We just need to raise. So, got a Saga. Yeah, Force of Vigor is good. I got a Saga. May I got a second Saga, but that's just low. It's too low. Like, you kind of miss line drops. Workers on the Vaz are good. Steel Overseer maybe a bit low, but on the play maybe I can see it feeling like some kind of turn 3 kill or 4 kill. Maybe I can cut a Welding Jar. That's obviously very good. I got a Steel Overseer, it's a bit slow. Yeah. I keep all my green spells because it's good. Alright. I mean, they Blood Moon in me turn 2. I would have won if they didn't have the Blood Moon. They had everything. They had the Blood Moon, they had the Wishes, and they had the Belcher, so. Yeah. I mean, this matchup is a matchup you can win a lot. But it's definitely a matchup you can also lose if they have like a really good hand. And Scales has traditionally not been, for those of you who don't watch a lot of the stream, it hasn't been a great against non-creature combo decks. Like this. And this hand is actually alright. It has a relatively fast kill. I think this hand has a pretty fast kill. Like Ballista. Yeah. A Ravager. We have find an Auxilius or a Scales or something of those lines. We are in good shape. I think, and we can even. Yeah, I think we are in good shape here. This is a turn 4 kill, right? So I think turn 4 kill is where you want to be. I play as a Bats first just to get in that extra point of damage. We do need to draw lands, but hopefully we do find them. It's pretty decent draw. Yeah, I think I like these, so I just hit them. So, yeah. Oh my god. All right. It's not the worst, but definitely not the best. Welding jar saving the day either. Let's attack them first. What did they exile? Hmm. So I have Ravager. This can be 4 counters. I need to find like a nozzle or something. That would be the dream. Blood Moon. Okay. We're not casting that Steerings. So we can make this a 3/3. So you can give us 4/5 counters. Oh, I wish one short. I kind of like that though, because it means that they cannot shock. I know they don't shock because it's all mountains. So this could be 4, 5, 7. It's 14. Yikes! One to Lidl. Alright, so I think there's no point in. If they kill me, like I cannot kill them now, and I don't see a point on going all in yet. Yeah, they were dead if I had found basically any artifact, a worker as a boss. But if they don't kill me right now, I kill them, right? So. But, I mean. Alright, they just Belcher. Alright, then they're dead. I mean, unless they have Force of Vigor, of course. Yeah. Turn 5. But now on the draw, it looks pretty tough. We have the forces, though. That's what we need to rely on. We could play a one-off Void Mirror, but yeah, it doesn't do anything. They play Blood Moon like crazy, so I think 2 Sagas is fine. We could even play them turn 1. Yeah. We could even play them turn 1. To get an Ozolis out, you know? Yeah, this is just... It's a race. They have Force of Vigor, so it depends really a lot on... Do you have a fast hand? Do they have Force of Vigor? And do they have a fast hand? That's just basically it, right? This is a fast enough hand. You know, it is like this is a turn 4 kill. Will it be fast enough? I don't know. I think we realistically we cannot really do faster than turn 4. I mean, we can do it here with draw a line and a worker. I realistically gonna do faster than turn 4, so I'm fine with. Oh, that's a worker. And I mean, obviously this is a kill if they don't have Blood Moon. They don't seem to have Force of Vigor because they have 6 him so quickly. A shock. And they just have the Blood Moon. Or they just have the turn 4 kill. Oh my god. They're gonna kill me on turn 2. God damn it. Okay, no word. Alright. Magic is fun, guys. It's just, yeah. Alright, sometimes people play lotteries and they win. Damn it. Yeah. Both parties played hard. Nothing saves us there. Not even Force of Vigor. Yeah, this is the perfects. Double 2 lands, 3 rams, Belcher. You know, they had the perfects on the play. Only Pithing Needle would have saved this. Yeah, I just legacied me. Yeah. Just legacied me. Like that. You know, it's just the perfects. Like, yeah, I don't know. Like game 1, for example, we were so close. We were like 1 draw away. Yeah, I don't. Drunk yeah. I mean, it's a very tough matchup. It is very underrated because you see any deck that can kill turn 2, it should be looked at. It's just extremely boring to play, I think. So that's why people don't play. Poland is playing first. Mario Gomez. Saga is a strong, but yeah, you have a bit of thinking with the recross the path piles, but the thing is, like, with Force of Vigor, also, again, Pithing Needle doesn't do anything. And they only are, like, weak to Pithing Needle, but they're not weak to any other kind of... of course, they're weak to Karn and stuff. I need to mulligan this hand, obviously. My opponent is a Lourdes deck. Could be Meal. Could be other things. And I bought these Outland Liberators. They look so good. I feel they look great. It's nice that they make like uncommons look so good. I need to mulligan this hand, even though we have Saga. I'm on the draw. I'm gonna keep this. Not sure what to put back though. Probably a Scales. Yeah, but they do have answers. You know, they you. I think the only thing you should do against that deck is to raise it. Like, I think there's no reason to waste. Wow, we're playing against Affinity, or what is this? Oh, just Hammer Time with Ginger Brute. Ginger Brute, guys, what a card. All right. I mean, I can die next turn. My opponent has Cigado's 8 plus the thing. All right. Yeah, fun, Force of Negation, and Count of the Great Creator. All those cards, of course, are excellent. You don't have a hammer, man. Like, I feel like every time I play against this deck, they have a freaking hammer turn 2. Like, again, what? Oh no, they just don't have it. Awesome. Alright, Jar. Jar. Walking Ballista. Well, that's 2 cards in hand. I'm obviously not gonna... Dude, what am I gonna do if my opponent plays Mana Tide? That's their draw for the turn, so they don't have a hammer. I don't think my opponent plays Pad or File Push or anything main deck. Okay, if we play a Ravager, it's gonna be 6, 6, 7, 9, kill both. I mean, that looks okay, but I think that's just kind of steerings from hand. Or not. Okay, no land. I could get Ozolis, I could get Worker. Okay. So my plan here is to play Zabaz and Ravager next turn and win the game. Pure Steel Paladin. Paladin made of pure steel. Shadow Spear. A spear made of pure shadows. I'm not gonna kill the pure steel Paladin because they have plenty of metal craft, so yeah. They draw cards. Pure steel Paladin is like the card from Mirrodin that it was like the Herald of 2020. I got 3-1. I don't know why they equip it there, but yo. Alright, so play Zabas, play Ravager. Yeah. It's just formality at this point. Yep. They see the 6/6 and they're like, yep. Alright, so hammer time. Got a few jars. Chalice on 0 on the play is a play, for sure. Steelers here could be a bit slow on the draw. Got one, I think. And I'll cut a worker. Probably instead of a worker. I've been liking cutting the Force of Us in this kind of matchups. I need to keep all my green spells to have Force of Vigor. I mean, this game was just so random, you know, like if my opponent had had a hammer, I would have lost, but they didn't have a hammer and I won. It's so this matchup is just like this. But the skills is better against this kind of deck than against Belch. How's Modern been lately? It's been fun. I mean, I haven't really played, but people seem to be enjoying. I'm keeping this hand. On the draw, especially, like, I mean, this is just my opponent mulligans too. Who expects the Force of Vigor? I mean, I think that's the reason to play Force of Vigor. It's just really such a blowout. It's so good. It's just, you know, like we are on the draw, we get to 2/2 our opponent, and they're mulliganing to 6. So I think Modern's been pretty diverse, you know, like all sorts of decks are kind of viable in my opinion. Esper Sentinel. I mean, they can maybe get to draw a card with the... I'm pretty sure I would trade my Zavas for Esper Sentinel. So, like, they play something like Sigarda's 8 Urza Saga. Second Esper Sentinel. We could kill them, but that would be like a huge mistake, obviously. Ginger Brutes. Dude, I don't understand really. I guess the Ginger Brute is hard to block. That's the point. Esper Sentinel is definitely a very good card here. Scales. Now, what is the play? I don't really want to get them to draw. I can play Hangavac, and then next time play Scales and pay the tax. That's an option. Can play scales and make them draw one card. That still is really bad. So I think I just want to play the Hang of Luck. So just take it a bit easy. We can play scales next turn. We're getting close to casting Force of Vigor, you know. Acceptably slow. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Colossus Hammer, Urza Saga. Still not really, I mean it's good, but they just make this guy hasty. Well, they can only block by haste. Yeah. Take it. I like to find my own Urza Saga, not gonna lie. They have two cards in hand, one of them is a hammer. The other one is unknown. Alright, so I'm gonna play scales. And pass the turn. And everyone has an equiper for the hammer. It could be a big issue. Could take 10 actually. Everyone has hammer, two cards in hands. Pure Steel Paladin, so they do have the hammer. But they do not have they do have Metalcraft, right? So if we kill two artifacts, they do not get Metalcraft, but they do draw two cards. Right? We destroy these, and let's say we kill these two. They don't have Metalcraft anymore. They draw two cards. Three cards. But then we get to dismember the Pure Steel Paladin. That's fine. So you kill this and exile this. Sadly, we need to get them to draw. I mean, that's fine. I mean, they could have land plus. The thing is, they could have land plus artifact, and that would be rough. But yeah, I think. Oh no! All right, that's kind of rough. To drum. Now they have. Could have tried to kill the. Maybe it's better. Actually, maybe that was just a mistake. Maybe I should just kill the hammer. Yep. Maybe we just lost because I did that stupid play. Can only be blocked. Damn it. Yeah, I actually made a mistake. I should have killed the hammer. When they go to equip, I kill the hammer and I kill the... May I kill the Ginger Brute actually, because now I cannot block this. To be fair, they also found the perfect two draws, but... So how big I can make this ballista? 4/4, sack this 6/6/7/7, and then a dismember. That's just not enough. Yeah, I misplayed here. I definitely misplayed. I should have just gone and killed the hammer. I don't see a way to beat this because I don't have any creature with haste. Yeah, I just lost. Sometimes you play badly. Those draws were very lucky. Like, he had clearly not had lands in hand, and he found the perfect two to both equip and hit me. But there's also, like, that's what, their deck does. I'm just gonna cut the last ball in jar. Just gonna play face up, basically. I mean, still was kind of a they drew 3 cards actually. They had to find land plus artifact or Inmost Nexus. I guess it's not that tall order for them to find that. It was just better to equip. I was just afraid to. Yeah. I kind of threw that. I think if I just hadn't gotten the hammer, it would have been much easier game. I think. I like this hand. That's Dismember. I think I like playing Scales first, then Osilis, then basically hold up this Dismember. I think I like to play the Scales first, also to play around Esper Sentinel on turn 2. But mulligans again. But yeah, I mean, this hand, we find a Walking Ballista at some point, is pure gas. They did not play Cigada's Aid, right? So, in a way, we are fine. I mean, they could have, I don't know. Saga, okay. Stoneforge, sure. So, if I play Hangovac, I can shatter it. 2 counters. And to find an untap line for my plan to work to kill them with Inmost Nexus. Okay. Okay. So this will be 2 counters here. This could put 2 and 2. It's just not enough. Another Omnitopter. That's rough. Land. I don't know if I feel like shattering this. No, probably not. Okay, we can get lures in our hand now. It sounds pretty good. They have a hammer in hand. Yeah, turn to Belcher. That was the loss. Yeah. We can also play these. Don't love it. I think we just get lures in hand. And then we like make doctors. Yeah. So the problem is Pithing Needle here. But I think a lot of people don't play Pithing Needle anymore. Yeah, they make mana. No, they make a dude. Sure. Shadow Spear. Another saga, Jesus, man. Another saga. Pithing Needle. What are they gonna name? Maybe Ingmars Nexus? Maybe Zavas. Maybe Iron Ravager. They have a hammer and two unknown cards in hand. Zabaz the Glimmer Wasp. Okay. Definitely blocking here. Nope. Well, that's a Ravager. It's a pretty big boy. Isn't it? I mean, all right. All right. Hammer resolves. As I can play Pure Steel Paladin. Mm. All right. That guy's dead. Mm. I mean, My opponent plays Lurus, right? So they're not allowed to play Solitude. I really like these constructs. I like this. Like, why would you only have 3 fingers if you could just choose? Ravager has 5. Zavas has... also has small hands. Like, yeah, they're dead. They're dead. Unless they have land and pretend they have Path to Exile. But yeah, they're dead. I have them also. They're from Modern Horizons, so they're not rare. We were very lucky to draw this Ravager, of course. But we had Lurus backup plan. You know, like, yeah. I guess I'm just trying to see if we don't block. I could have actually tapped it. Okay, whatever. We are fine. Okay, I'm gonna cast Lurus, guys, just for the crowd. The crowd wants to see Lurus. We're gonna give it Lurus. So here the point is to put all the counters on Ravager. And then move them whoever they're not. Whoever they don't block, they're gonna get the counters. This one. Minus 14. Alright, I messed up game 2, but this game 3, Ravager reigns supreme. We have big constructs indeed. Big doctors too. How much is this? 28? Not bad. 29, 29. Doctor. Alright, I like to win the play. We got the Lures once this league, so with Bastion OP. Cute. Nice, man. Good to have a girlfriend. You're going to... That's a good... Oh, it's a Showcase Challenge this weekend? Yeah, I'm 3-1. This hands look so bad. It's just bad. Ah. I'll keep these and put back the Ancient Steerings, I guess. Yeah, I felt it slightly violated. No. Okay, are we playing against humans? I haven't played against humans in a while. All right, any green sources deck? No. Sadly, didn't play my Hangover. I should have maybe played my Welding Jar to play around picking Esper Sentinel, but no, don't play Thales Lieutenant, bro. Champion of the Parish, Ether Vial. so what to do? Yeah. So it's sad that we need to do this, but this is the saddest rolling jar ever. This is not looking great, guys. I have 2 skills in hand, can't cast them. I have a lot of green sources, more than in the last one. I think this match should be like a wash, but what the fuck is that? Phantasmal image. You say. Copy hangover. No, copy. I wanna pump. I wanna pump my hangover. It's a bit better use of mana, I think. This is good enough for me to trade my jar, I think. Also, if I had drawn a scales, like I would have. Could also get lures in hand and cast it. Make infinite welding jars. Oh shit, yes. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. This looks sweet. This looks like the kind of play I like to do. So I'm waiting on this Hangavak until I can play my skills. So if I find a green surge, thanks to Wooded Bastion, I can play both skills and then... I'm into it, guy. I'm into it. I'm into it in fiction. That was cool. It's a cool suggestion. Artifact creature. They drew the line for the turn. They didn't play land last turn. But this is scary. They have 4 mana as a vial. They put the vial down. See what it is. Unsettled Mariner. Alright. Good. And the fuck is that? No, frag asshole. So hard work for nothing. Wow, this is really rough. Like, they have a perfects. Alright, so let's try it. Alright. This is not greatest, but it's okay. We have 2 Torporos on the sideboard. Even though they're not so bad against Torporos as they used to. No, I'll play. Nice. Could also get lures in hand, but I would rather play the scales and not pay. Or should I play 1 scales and get lures in hand? No, then they get to draw cards. I don't know. What is better? I think getting double scales down is the way. I think lures will be a bit too slow. Oh, I didn't pay. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, in this case, I'm gonna get lures in hand. That's bad. Oh. Oh no. Oh no, boys. That's bad. We are in trouble. We're in trouble, people. That's a line at least. That's another S percentile. Jesus Christ. Then I get hit by 11 here, go down to 9. Yikes. And another one. Oh. It's another unsettled mariner. Oh. Unsettled mariner makes Ballista really bad. If I had drawn a land, that's could have been fine, but I don't. Yeah, I should have played the second scales. I can play a scales. Yeah. That was super bad that I made them draw, let them draw there. Yeah, he's just all out. I mean, if I survive and I draw Ravager, I can win. I mean, I block. I have decent blocks, right? Dude, I really should play the second skills. God damn it. Oh, so bad. No, it's just casting his creatures. Can't blame them, though. Dude, I should play the second scales. I will have 3/3s right now. Like, his only good attack is really champion. Like, I need to block the champion. I really feel if I draw Ravager, I can win. Awesome. So I think the best is to block one of the Unsettled Mariners, right? And other skills. Problem is this guy. I have 4 blockers right now. Not the worst. So I can play Lurus and get a Zabaz down. That's 6 blockers. And they have 5 attackers. I can play... Yeah, I think that's a play. Lurus gets a Vaz back. No, no, no. They have a Unsettled Mariner. I need to kill that. But we will. We will do that. Gets a Vaz. Pass turn. Hope they didn't draw anything. I mean, we have triple Ballista next turn, so... Unless they find really, like, Thalia's Lieutenant, I think we are stabilizing. Yeah, I know, I know. Actually, it was kind of good not to play the second skills, so both my Hangabacks died, and now I have enough blockers. This game's hilarious. Are they just gonna a move again? No. Doctor, Tavas. Think. Yes, I know. It's just like going by instinct. So I can play a Ballista. That's kind of bad. Alright, so I'm gonna block with a Doctor. Cool. So I can make scale. I can play a Scales, pay the taxes, and get a Ballista down and a Welding Jar down. I think, or I can play both the Scales, pay both taxes. Nah, that doesn't look good. I mean, I could also just play a Ballista. Being here, pay 1. Yeah, that's probably the best. Gets Hangavak, blow it with the Vas. I really don't want to... Oh, they disconnected. Okay, I could play a Ballista, shatter the Vas. Right? Have a 5-5 Ballista. Ping. Pay one. Replace the Vas. I think I like that. So, can play... Walking Ballista. Ah, they're disconnected, right? So I'm gonna play Walking Ballista, shatter my Ons of Us, ping this guy, recast of Us. And then I have 5, 6 blockers, 4 attackers. And next turn we get rid of this guy. Yeah. Next turn we get rid of this guy, play both the scales, and be happy. Oof, what a game. My opponent has disconnected. Hopefully they come back soon. I know I tanked a lot, but this was super tough. My opponent just has like A moving, man. You know what A moving is, guys? Barrage and Death Frost, you followed and I didn't say anything, so thank you. I think that's a play. How else could we lose, right? Like, they don't really play any tramplers. Ballista, they have Reflector Mage. We can sack it and recast it with Lurus. Yeah. I think we are in good shape. Oh shit, is 11th, 20? Shit. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Lurus showing us why should not be modern. Also, Lurus is a live linker, right? So it's like an endless. Are they showing the game, right? Perfect. So this resolved. So I'm gonna sack Zabas to itself. Ping here. Oh, that just doesn't make sense. No? I just we can recast it for free. So I can play Hangavak, hold up the Shatter, and if not, I can ping this in the end of turn. Yeah, that's better. Yeah. Alright. Hold. Hold, people. I mean... Oh no, the turn 8 Noble Hierarch. What am I gonna do? I like that he just attacked with that. So I'm gonna block with Zavas. Yeah. Put counters here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and ping here. That. Alright, so I think what we do here is we pink. I know, right? Yes. Here. Then I will go like double green, green, scales, scales, Savas, you. All right, people. I think we have stabilized successfully. I don't know what my opponent could draw that would make us not win this game. I don't know. I think next turn though is GG. Like they just keep attacking with the champion, you know. I think they shouldn't attack at this point. It makes it better for me. 3 scales on board, yeah. And an Ozolis. Alright. Keep attacking. No fear. This guy knows no fear. Maybe they're just hoping that I don't block, right? Like, just play we lose. Alright, I have an 8-8. It took them a long time to build that 10-10. Alright, they just accepted it. Acceptance was met. Alright, that's what we like. Torpor, Dismember. We don't need welding jars. And we probably don't want steerings, maybe? This was game 1. This was game 1. I like this hand. Dude, every time I draw this with Bastion, I'm really impressed. Alright. Scales, we have Dismember. They're mulliganing. We're on the draw, but that's fine. Yeah, this is great. As a champion. Esper Sentinel made that game so hard. So impressively hard, actually. Tali's Lieutenant. Alright. Alright, that's a 3-3 on turn 2. Not the worst. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and play my Walking Ballista. And not ping that guy, right? There's no need to ping it right now. If I draw a land, I'm feeling really good about myself here. Play as a last, yeah. Probably should ping this one before it grows. But since they have no Ether Bile, we're fine there. That's probably Reflector Mage. The Beauty of the Tension. That's not a human. Well, not a human. Okay. Oh, they take the scales. Sweet. We have this member for that. No attacks. Okay, it happened. I love that, man. I actually love that. All right. So I think we can dismember worker Osiris Ravager. Yeah. So dismember this guy. Get our thing back. This is not very good. Yeah. Next turn is just GG. We have 13, but I mean, my opponent has 2 cards in hand. How are those? I haven't really tried any. Hello, mana symbol. Get them, Robo European. Sorry, I miss you arriving into the chat with your characteristic charm. Let's see what my opponent does here. Red. Is that a Mantis Rider? Red. Oh no! It's the turn 4 Imperial Recruiter. What am I gonna do against it? Yeah. This is just for spite. I don't really need to do this, but I want to. Yeah, the Fiddle. I actually bought my Fiddle Benders. It just looks like a fun card to play with. So again, maybe we just win. I killed this guy, not because I want to. No, not because I needed to. It's because I wanted to. Yeah, they are really dead. Opponent is really dead. What did they fetch just for fun? Oh yeah, another Vidalcan. Dude, you're so dead. You cannot believe how dead you are. Like, unless you're playing Solitude, which I would be very surprised you do, you are indeed El Dedo. I mean, if they play Solitude, dude, hats off. They never learn, actually. Dude, if they play Solitude, I'll just take my loss, go to game 3. You know, accept it. We don't even need to attack, but you guys know we're gonna attack. As I said the other day in just stream my symbol, this is my favorite part of the game is to attack. Attack with my monsters. My oversized monsters. 22-22, turn 4. 22-23, sorry. Out of here. Out of here. I gotta kill it. Alright. Ballista has cleared the streets of enemies. And the enemies are dead. It was a 23 actually. Jesus, man. They were pretty mad, I think. Shit. All right, forum 1. We lost only to Belcher, and they turned to me on the play. You know, we bet the red deck, the Mortite deck, the Hammer deck, and the Humans deck, and we lost to the Belcher deck. It's not the worst. I mean, Belcher is not a great matchup, right? So, I don't know, what can I say, guys? This deck owns. The only reason why people don't win with this is just because nobody's playing it. I mean, I looked at it the other day. Like, look at Reddit, guys. Let's just look at Reddit for a second. Let's go here and fine. I don't want to play anything else. I'm modern, man. Hardened scales. Oh, scales. 0 results. So nobody, like, there's all the game. Overseer was not drawn basically ever, so I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, you can cut it if you want. I really don't know what else I would play though. It's really good when it's good. One mention, two skills, but no skills on this, you know, like zero skills. I mean, the last time I played, I went 5-2. So I really like this list though. It felt really, really smooth. I like the 3 Reborns, 3 Sagas, 3 Blinkmoss playing. I like the Wheeler Bastion to cast Lurus. It was quite relevant in 2 of the matches, so. Alright, yeah, so I'm pretty sure 200 people will watch it. So I really like the. I mean, I didn't really get to use the Steel Overseer much, but it was fine when we drew it. Really like the 4 Welding Jars. I like the Force of Vigor. It was very good against Hammer, even though I messed up. Think 3 Dismembers are good. The animation models are kind of a wild card. I like Relic, Void, Storperbs, all that stuff. I think Dom Harvey is a really good skills player and is a really good player in general, so he can do really great. Yeah, animation module looks like a card that is not printed in 2020. I agree with you. But I want to have one card to bring in against blue-white control, so I can bring it in, fetch it with Saga, proliferate their Chalice. That's kind of the plan. You know, put their Chalice at 3 or 2. I'm not sure. There's a lot of red-black decks, though. Red-black mid-range decks, which animation model is actually very good against. Because especially because you have 4 Welding Jars. Like, Spike wanted... Yeah. Dom Harvey is just a very good player. I mean, I don't know who's better with skills, me or him, but of course he's better with all the other decks, and he probably is a better overall player. So he probably has, like, you know, he's better at playing the opponent, playing the match, you know, I'm just... Maybe technically I'm slightly better. That's hard to know. I don't think we need much against control, but against these red-black mid-range decks, against any Grixis, Shadow, bullshit decks, Animation Model does this thing. They don't play the more Barrel Rage anymore. I just want to try it, you know, it's one of my favorite cards. I don't think he streams Dom Harvey, no. But he did win a challenge with skills when Modern Horizons was released. And he has nice takes on the list, I must say. I'm kind of set on my ways, and he has like sometimes good inputs. Yeah, so exactly. I mean, I'm sure he's way better at Magic than me. I don't know how much better he's than me and with skills, right? But I do make mistakes that he probably doesn't make. I think this list is super solid. I think this is what I would play if I had a tournament. If I could go to GP Vegas. Yeah, against but against a Delphi Void Walker deck, it's not great. I mean, I know this is, but what do you want to play here? I want a slot for those more grindy matchups because everything else I'm playing is not for those. Yeah, Relic was good, but I cut it from the main deck because I wanted to 25th land, so I wanted to add 1 Saga. Figured. Dude, Lurus was so good this league. Two matches he won, like by himself. 2 games at least. Alright, guys. Yeah. Actually, that's probably good. That's probably smart. Okay, I'm gonna listen to him fiction. He knows what's up. I'm sure like everybody else suggested it, but yeah, we need to get the correct art always. Though. Dude, Karn is absolutely one of my favorite cards. I love it. I love how it's designed, but it's the reason I love it is the reason you cannot play it. It's so fucking bad. Karn Scion of Urza, man. I love it. I mean, maybe against blue-white control, but against like the Omnath decks, it just dies to the Omnath, you know, that's the problem. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Especially Belcher, there's really 0 outs. This card is so amazing. I really love how they made the drawing cards. So they gave it like a colorless planeswalker that draws cards, but in a specific way, you know, it's not all the cards. And then it makes constructs. But this card sadly has been kind of, you know, power crept. But I really like it. I wish I could play it. Maybe one day, they will ban Omnath. Yeah, I really don't, I don't know. You're right though. The pithing needle solves most of the, like, having access to one pithing needle. Um, the thing is, like, it gives us percentage points where we have no percentage points. I don't know if that's better. Let's say how much better the animation model makes our control matchup is probably relatively small, but pithing needle makes our Belcher matchup, Yagmoth matchups, even an engineer explosive matchups much better. Yeah. I mean, it's all hands down. It was not me at all. Like, but he said he had good success with it, and it really is a good card. Like, the thing is, like, right now, this card is actually one of the most resilient cards in the deck because it. What is the removal of choice right now? It's okay. Lightning bolt. It was always a card, right? Okay, lightning bolt. You trade one for one or whatever. But there's no lava darts. There's not that many. There's no lava darts. There's not that many Renan sixes. So most of the time, people will prismatic ending this thing. Like you play your turn 2 card and your opponent has to prismatic ending for 2. That's great. And then you play 4 welding jars that just protect it against bolt and holy hits and everything. And you get to untap with it so many times. And when you untap with it, it just runs away with the game. Yeah, I think you just need. This meta requires you, I feel, to be able to, like, uh, present the threat every turn. You're gonna take a turn off. So that's why, like, I play. And also it really rewards you for playing 4 welding jars this meta, because anytime your opponent uses a removal spell and you counter it with a welding jar, it's so good for you because you are up on mana. Let's say you didn't spend any mana to play the welding jar, your opponent did spend a mana to try to remove your Silver Seer, and you get to untap with it. It's just fantastic. Yeah. It is a cute card, but also, like, it's one of those cards that it doesn't matter if it dies. It's like a Hang of a Walker, like Hang of a Walker, it dies like 99% of the games, right? But it's still fine. It's still a fine card to play, and it's, I never cut it. Some people talk about cutting them, but I feel this is like one of the best cards of the deck. But the thing is that if it doesn't die, which can happen because your opponent does not always have like 2 removal spells, especially if you have a welding jar, you untap with it and you are completely in control of the game. Yeah, exactly. I know. But I don't know, like, also, like, you could play 2 more workers in this slot, but I feel I don't want to play more 1-drops in my deck. So I really don't know what else I could play. Metallic Mimic is horrible. I think Silver Sea justified. You untap with it, and you are like in control. Like at that point, you're putting a counter on every creature that you have, every manland, every construct, even its Silver Sea itself. Yeah, I know. Hangabag is just insane. Of course, it's not Walking Ballista. Walking Ballista is like the best card, probably. I mean, obviously, Ravager is the best card of the deck. Yeah, but Spellskite, I don't know. In a world with Unholy Heat, I feel Spellskite has lost its lust. Spellskite was really good to deal with, like, Lightning Bolt decks. But, like, Lightning Bolt decks now have a card that kills Spellskite. But you could play Spellskite, yeah. I guess that could be a card. I don't know. You could play Ranger class. And I'm not even keck doubling you. This is like a fine card. Like a mana sink. Mm. You could also play like a snakeskin bale. You could play stuff. I mean, it's not like Dawn this deck, let's say. Yeah, Shaper Sanctuary, but the thing with Shaper Sanctuary is I feel it's kind of a card that your opponent will only like, you know, will only really cast the spells when they don't care if you're drawing cards. Yeah, I guess Shaper Sanctuary could be a card. I just silly think that having a card that you say, okay, deal with this, especially on the play, deal with this, or I'm gonna be basically super far ahead. It's a great place to be in Modern. Like we don't have really a lot of these threats, that say that in scales. Hangavak is one. Ravager is another one. Maybe Walking Ballista, but Walking Ballista is quite fragile. But we don't really have a lot of threats that say it's not like a Stoneforge Mystic. You play Stoneforge Mystic and you get Caldera, and people need to get rid of it or you kill them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, of course, this is just based on the meta here, more or less. So the cards I'm bringing in the most are Relics of Progenitus for sure, and Dismembers. I think these cards are kind of like, you want some amount of Dismember, you want at least 2 Relics, and I think 3 is probably the right number. Yeah. Bro, and I haven't really played with Sanctuary. I just don't feel it's I don't like this style of cards. This is not the way I want to be playing the game. I want to be the one demanding the answers. I don't want to be the one kind of playing a card. It's also Ship of Sanctuary dies to Force of Vigor like everything else, right? So it feels like super bad that you just play it and then dies, and then they just all the removal on your creatures. So I think these are the cards that are like you want at least certain amount, at least for sure. I think 3 Dismembers is like a minimum because you have Dothy Voidwalker, you have Ravagans, you have Hammer decks that need answers. Any creature deck really. Against Burn is fine, and Burn is not a matchup you need to have a specific cards and skills. You need to play extremely tight. You could play if you're really worried about Burn. You could play Shadow Spear. I'm honestly not worried against Burn. Yeah, exactly. I think Relic it's really good actually. Relic is putting a lot of pressure on especially the Delirium decks. I feel Relic is just fantastic. And it also, of course, insulates you a little bit against Stretch and against other regular decks, right? So in general, I like Relic in my skills deck, and Dismember as well. Then I think you want Lurus, almost for sure. I think I wouldn't have less than 2 Chalices on my deck. We didn't play against any Living End deck or anything, but if you don't have at least 3 pieces, it's very hard to get them. Yeah, exactly. I mean, also, I do bring Force of Vigor against Burn. Kills Eidolon for free. It's kind of good. I think no, I didn't. Did I bring the Force of Vigor against Burn? No, I don't know. I think you need at least 3 things against the Cascade decks. They're not necessarily like the worst matchups ever, but having some amount of hate against them, I think it's worth it. Maybe 3 Chalices, maybe 2, maybe. I think I like the combo of 2 Chalices, 1 Void Mirror, so you don't get like draw 2 Chalices or something. And then this is more like my personal preference. Yeah, Force of Vigor, it's I think it's just a busted card, and I don't like Nature's Claim in the Chalice world because it just gets chaliced. I don't like 2 mana destruction spells. I don't want to be playing Ancient Grudge because then I'm called to enchantments. I mean, you can play 2 if you want, or like I think at least 2 relics is what you would like to do. Yeah, I think this just means that you have an out to Tunter Hammer. And Hammer is relatively popular, right? It's also very good against e-tron, because the games sometimes go long and you can use it to just destroy like a breach and I don't know, a liquid metal coating or something like that. And in general, I think it's a 2-for-1. Yeah, I mean, I know like you could cut these and play something else, but I really still feel that you want some answers to the Cascade decks. It's like Cascade decks are kind of like, especially Living End, it feel a lot like the dredge of the moment, right? They get less popular at some point because people are prepared. Then people stop being prepared, and then they come back and they win the next tournament. Yeah, Gem Razor is a. It's what I don't like about Gem Razor is that it's really bad against the only deck I really bring in Force of Vigor, which is Hammer Time. Like most of the time that I'm bringing Force of Vigor, it's for Hammer Time, like or the Mirror or something like that, right? So it really feels weird to like Gem Razor just really doesn't help in that matchup. And then I think Torpor Orb is really well positioned. We didn't really bring them in a lot, but any Taxes deck, any of these Elementals decks, maybe you don't need two Torpor Orbs because nowadays the people are moving away from the Elementals more towards these 4-color control decks. I honestly don't know what you do against these 4-color control decks, so. Actually, that's a good question. What do we do against four-color control decks, guys? What would you do? I don't know. Just trying to find this one. We cry. Like, I mean, this deck is just really like the worst shit ever for us. Like, full of 2-for-1s, 4 prismatic endings, 4 random 6s, 4 solitudes. And of course, Kahira just being a card you can pitch to Solitude and to Force of Vigor. Really brutal. But you can see even this deck, it's only playing 2 Forces of Vigor right now. No, Torpor doesn't do anything. It only stops these 2 cards. Like, you don't want to spend 2 mana to stop like 7 cards. I think this deck you just need to attack. I mean, they're super clunky, really. Like, they're a 4-color control deck that plays Counterspell, Supreme Break, Expressive Iteration, Renan 6, and Omnath, right? Not against this deck. You bring that against. I would bring in the single Void Mirror, that's true. I would do that. Get a single Void Mirror, stops the Forces, stops the Solitudes. Sounds like a good plan. I will bring in the Void Mirror. But yeah, this deck just looks like the kind of deck that everybody hates. That if they get a little bit ahead, it's impossible to catch up. Because if they land one of these guys, Jace, Teferi, Omnath, and you don't have like an answer, Flame Blitz, shoot, honestly. I mean, they're playing 13 Planeswalkers. I think I have it here. I don't have it, yeah. Yeah, if they're playing Yorion, then you want to play a Torpor Orb, I think. But if they're playing this, you don't want to. I guess against this, I would only bring my Void Mirror, just one of Void Mirror, and just try to go. I would probably like play like as if they didn't have Solitude, because let's say if they tap out Jace turn 4 into with Solitude backup, you're not winning anyway. Right? If they go turn 4 Jace and you don't have a board, and they go and then or you have a board and you attack it and they go Solitude your thing, and then they untap Jace again, and then they have like a million mana to Supreme Berry you, whatever. Yeah, that's it. You're not winning from there. And the same if they have a Teferi, the same if they have an Omnath. They snowball. All of these cards draw cards, so like the moment just hits the battlefield, they're already ahead, and so you're not removing it, you just die. And they have, of course, like super good interaction. Yeah, I think you just need to go ham at them, attack them, put pressure, and hope that their deck doesn't work. And if their deck does work, try to kill them when they tap out. I think that's the only time you can kill them. They will not always have the Solitude. Like there's a moment, turn 4, turn 5, they always tap out for a value engine. If they have Omnath, if they tap out for Omnath at turn 4, or Jace, or Teferi, or whatever, they don't have instants, basically. Like, they don't play instants. Only counterspell. They don't play path, they don't play anything. So, at the moment they tap out, I think we just go. And if they have it, they have it, you know? I think that's the way to go. Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Thanks a lot for the people that subbed. I really appreciate it. I'll be back. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next day. We 4-1 again. Yeah, exactly. If they do that, they do turn 2 when 6 Teferi Omnath, you're dead. You know, like, it's so much card advantage, pressure, yeah. But if they do something like nothing, expressive iteration, play a Jace, then you can beat them. Thank you, Infiction. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Thank you, Infiction, too. And yeah, I'm gonna see if is Mana Symbol streaming? Is it not? No. Who's streaming? A quick wait. Anyway, I'll leave it here, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. We went 4-1 and 3-2. So we went 3-2 and 4-1, sorry. 3-2 with Javier Recombiner, though. And 4-1, our only loss was to Belcher that turned to me, so